bagamba mwenna awamu.
Otugamba gwe nani? Muli bameka abatugamba muli region ya mizimu?
Nti something good is going to happen to you.
But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. For Adam was first formed, then Eve.
Nsaba ebisumuluzo by'amayumba, nsaba ebisumuluzo by'emmotoka, Katonda agaba omukisa.
And mark them which walk so, as ye have us for an ensample. For many walk, of whom I have told you often, and now tell you even weeping, that they are the enemies of the cross of Christ, whose end is destruction, whose God is their belly, and whose glory is in their shame, who mind earthly things.
But there were false prophets also among the people, even as there shall be false teachers among you, who privily shall bring in damnable heresies, even denying the Lord that bought them, and bring upon themselves swift destruction. And many shall follow their pernicious ways, by reason of whom the way of truth shall be evil spoken of.
If you think the Bible is not telling the truth about these being born-again pastors who are bearing the flag of the false prophets, on my way to the city, I was in public transport in a taxi commonly known in Uganda, and I got my phone out and started recording when people were in a deep conversation complaining about the born-again pastors.
Wadogenda ku Catholic teri mukazi tino ina kubanga pastor tiriwa bajiwanise ku Bible chase ne morokole bayitoli pastor tino mukazi wano confusion nzugambi ne bage abantu abasomere baba confuse nga bakosa Bible ne baba jako sente aba pastor bayagala ate abakazi nga balina sente Papa sita overnight is where I'm counseling. No overnight wakola ki? Eyo mwenzi. Tuwali bili ku overnight abantu bagenda ku mwenzi. Abamu nenga bapasta bo bakola. Sina abamu abayita babolokole. Tabakoze.
Bamulaga yambadde bwiti bakisinga so.
Kabino bangulire. Machi bakoze abantu balonde basirimu. Ne babalimba lima muslimu awonye ne babajja kuddagala. Ane n'endiga ne ziwa obujulizi. Endiga bwe zibala okuwa obujulizi ne zifa. Wati confusing abantu abanyasirimu ne mubajja kuddagala. That's a big case.
Yeah, that's
a public issue.
Exactly. No offense.
Ate babasize bagati ogenda kwa soli. Ne basigula obufumbo oba oli omusajja oli agati mukama bamulazi wali solo kufumbira oyo musajja bagenda kufunira omulala.
Naye olaba amazima nsanga y'omwala.
And many shall follow their pernicious ways, by reason of whom the way of truth shall be evil spoken of.
And many Christians also, when asked, and especially the born-agains, as this video mostly targets the born-again Christian who are the flag bearer of the false prophet, when asked if the false prophet has come, they will tell you that they are pastors and they are prophets and not of that number. Yet the truth is that there are many pastors, many prophets, many apostles, the very number in plural, the Christ Jesus mentioned in the book of Matthew chapter 24.
And many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
And people, after watching this truth, often raise questions: what should we do? Where should we go? After seeing all the plain truth and the evidence that these are the false prophets. You should therefore stop going to their churches. Pray home, as the old church in the New Testament used to do. They never had buildings together. They used each to pray from their homes, and once they would gather with those they know are preaching the truth. My next video will be based on this, the pure worship of the Christians, and what we must do in these last days. God be with you all, and keep yourself in these last days we are living in. Amen.